Speaker, I listened very intently to the member from Stormont Dundas, South Glengarry. I've had many conversations with him regarding our shared agriculture routes, and I believe in his sincerity. So, having said that, he said that he had constituents who are frightened in their homes, and I share that too. So, my question is, under this Act, those constituents are allowed to arrest, citizens arrest, using reasonable force. What is reasonable force, in the member's opinion, for that constituent who is frightened in her home?
Response. I recognize the member from Stormont Dundas, South Glengarry.
Thank you. And of course, reasonable force will be judged by the courts. And in my opinion, which carries no legal significance, it comes upon force up to, but not causing any harm to the individual. And I think that the courts would likely play favorable upon that. All we're asking for is a picture. You need to prove that the person was there. You don't have to prove what the intent was. So I think this is a big step forward. It can de-escalate a lot of these situations, and I think just by the fact that an activist knows that now, by being there, he's breaking the law and can be charged, and will likely the courts will be successful.
Thank you. In my previous question, I asked what the member think would be reasonable force. And again, this is going to be a highly charged situation between a farmer or farm family and activists. And he responded, well, it will likely be judged by the court. It could very well be the farmer being charged for using what the activists deem unreasonable force. So again, what does the government believe to be reasonable force? Farmers need to know. Thank you.
I return to the member from Stormont Dundas, South Glengarry for his response.
Well, I can tell you that I have a lot of experience, as I know that the member opposite had with farmers, and I think that we have a society that believes in the will of law, and the farmers are subject to the same provisions under Section 25 of Canada's Criminal Code as anyone else in Canada is subject to. Those provisions state that anyone who is required or authorized by law to do anything in the administration or enforcement of the law as a private person or a peace officer, public officer, in the aid of the public officer or public officer, or by virtue of this office. So, I mean, there are regulations around it. They will be cited, but I think this de-escalates a lot, because all the farmer needs now is a picture. I think once the person realizes that should de-escalate.
Thank you, Speaker. I'm going to go back to reasonable force. I think we're on the same side in this. We have security people here are very well trained on how to de-escalate on what reasonable force is. I'm a farmer. That's not my thing. So again, in a very stressful situation when animal activists are in your face, what is reasonable force? You need to tell farmers. You need to educate farmers. They don't have Section 25 on the farm wall, and they don't understand Section 25. What is reasonable force?